Bahama. Chief amongst those considerations is to return Grand Bahama to a state of economic health and growth. No plan to revive the financial well-being of Grand Bahama can be crafted without the sale of the Grand Lucayan Resort as a key component. The former administration purchased the resort in August 2018 and made a series of mistakes that left taxpayers on the hook for hundreds of millions of dollars and an ongoing monthly subsidy of $1.5 million per month.
Wow.
We have always believed in the viability of the property, but did not believe it belongs in the hands of the government. Rather, we sought a buyer for the Grand Lucayan that was well-resourced, well-intentioned, desired to be a strong community partner, had a vision for the resort, and a willingness to partner with the shared vision for the growth of Grand Bahama. Today, the government of the Bahamas announces that we have found a buyer for the Grand Lucayan Hotel that meets all of those criteria. Lucayan Renewal Holdings Limited, the special purpose vehicle that owns the Grand Lucayan Resort on behalf of the Bahamian people, has entered an agreement for the sale of the entire property to Electra America Hospitality Group. Electra, as we will call them today. Their principals boast of over 150 years collective experience in the hospitality business. Electra is a part of a conglomerate, Electra America, with worldwide assets worth $7 billion in significant capital holdings. The government has accepted Electra's purchase offer for the Grand Lucayan Resort of $100 million. That's right, ladies and gentlemen, $100 million. Today is the beginning of the renaissance and rebirth of Grand Bahama Island. Ladies and gentlemen, this truly is a new day for Grand Bahama. The agreement is subject to a 60-day due diligence period, with closing no later than 120 days. Electra has committed to an estimated $300 million in renovations and construction to rebuild the Grand Lucayan Resort into an environmentally sustainable luxury resort. Yes. Electra has committed to a luxury lifestyle hotel with approximately 200 rooms and 24 villas. That would be the Lighthouse Point Resort. Electra will also open an upscale convention hotel with more than 500 rooms that will cater to groups and the convention market. An all-suite family resort with more than 200 condo hotel-style suites is also planned for the property. A refurbished golf course complemented by a new upscale country club and golf villas are also planned. This will be, of course, in addition to a renovated casino managed by a world-class casino operator. The new resort will have at least 11 world-class restaurants and 10 bars. The resort hotel will have a spa and fitness facility, amenities for children, event spaces, pools, and water features. Subject to approvals, solar energy will be a major part of the property's sustainable management strategy. There will also be a garden on property that will provide true farm-to-table dining for guests. Electra has committed to best-in-class recycling practices as part of its commitment to sustainability. We expect this deal to be completed by this summer at the latest, with renovations and new construction to begin shortly thereafter. All renovations and construction expected to be completed by January 1st, 2025. The resort construction and relaunch is expected to create approximately 2,000 construction jobs and 1,000 permanent jobs. I think that bears repeating. The resort construction and relaunch is expected to create approximately 2,000 construction jobs and 1,000 permanent jobs. At least 80% of the construction jobs are to go to Bahamians. At least 80% of the full-time jobs must be for Bahamians. The construction will be phased, with the hotel remaining open at all times throughout. Electra has also committed to using local artisans throughout the resort. And Electra has also committed to the use of Bahamian live entertainment throughout the property. On this property, we'll have unique and internationally renowned luxury brands. We truly believe that Electra will be good for Grand Bahama. Given the Dorian experience, Lucayan Renewal Holdings Limited has agreed with the buyer to insure the first $10 million of hurricane damage in the event of 2 named storms making landfall within the first 5 years of its ownership. As a part of the purchase price, the company has pledged $5 million to the Ministry for Grand Bahama's new collab partnership for development. That is $5 million to the Ministry for Grand Bahama's new unit collab partnership for development, for community projects, and funding for Bahamians to create and grow businesses to enhance the tourism product in conjunction, in partnership with the Ministry of Tourism and the Tourism Development Corporation. Electra has committed to helping to assist communities impacted by Hurricane Dorian. As airlift is a critical component to the revitalization of Grand Bahama, the government has committed to the process of rebuilding and reopening a world-class facility by 2025. As you may be aware, that process is already underway. With this sale to a solid, committed partner, we will recoup a significant portion of the investment of the people's money and put Grand Bahama on track to once again be the vibrant entertainment capital of the Bahamas. We thank all who have been involved with the hard work and dedication to make this day possible. We believe that this will be a win for the Bahamian people and a win-win for the people of Grand Bahama. Next week in Parliament, I plan to communicate more of the particulars of this deal, as well as that of our airport, to the Bahamian people. But today, we celebrate a new day for Grand Bahama. The beginning of the return of the grand life to Grand Bahama. Thank you, and God bless you. And I take this special opportunity to welcome Electra to Grand Bahama and their representative, Mr. Russ Urban.
I have to take off my mask so you can see the big smile that's on my face. First of all, I'd like to thank the Honorable Acting Prime Minister Cooper. The Honorable Minister Moxie. And of course, Chairman Russell. But most of all, the thanks goes to all of you and all of your friends and family, because this is why this resort is going to be successful. So thank you. I've spent a lot of time with particularly these folks over the past couple of months, and one of the things that was so resonated to me was that already the hospitality needed to make a successful resort is already in the DNA of the Bahamas. So helpful, so friendly, so attentive, but mostly, and we're seeing it today, passionate about their country, passionate about your amazing people, and about this amazing resort that we have. So thank you all for that. We became very interested in this resort for a lot of reasons, but the main reason was we saw an opportunity to reinvent. I've heard the word reinvent, renaissance, rebirth, revive. You could go on and on. But we saw this as a very unique opportunity in a world-class location to create energy and to revive a community that has been so ravaged over recent years. So we are very, very pleased and humbled to be chosen for this amazing opportunity. During the process, the government officials made it very clear to us what the priorities were for the Bahamas. And we have, as part of our normal operating process, we relish collaboration with everybody in the local community. We've already reached out to several people, in addition to the people that we worked with on a daily basis, to begin that collaboration, which is only going to expand exponentially over the coming months as we complete our process. So I want to thank everybody in advance for being patient with us, because we're going to be here. My team will be here to ask a lot of questions, to get to know all of you that much better, because it really is, as I've said before, about a collaboration. So we are committed to that. And I know a lot of preparation's been done for this meeting, and a lot of work has been done by these folks to make this happen today. I am so impressed with the turnout and the enthusiasm that I see here. So we're very excited to be a part of this next chapter of the Grand Bahama Islands. Thank you.
The Honorable I. Chester Cooper, Acting Prime Minister and Minister of Tourism, Investments and Aviation, Mr. Julian Russell, Chair of Lucayan Renewal Holdings, Mr. Russell Urban, CEO of Electra Hospitality, members of the press, P.S. Harcourt Brown, P.S. Reginald Saunders, Karen Seymour, Executive Director of the Ministry of Tourism, Investment and Aviation, Stephen Johnson, Director of the Ministry of Tourism, Investment and Aviation. Ladies and gentlemen, good morning. Can you tell that I'm excited? Today is a huge day, a grand day for Grand Bahama. When this Davis Cooper administration was elected, we pledged to pay particular attention to the issues facing the people and economy of Grand Bahama Island. Today, it's Grand Lucayan. Tomorrow, it's Carnival Cruise Port. And coming very soon, it's the airport and the new hospital with an oncology center. We understood that the people of Grand Bahama have endured much, suffered much, and want to simply see results. In other words, less talk, more action. This administration understood the assignment. We needed to deliver the critical needs of the island, rebuild the economy, and do everything in our power to usher in a new day for Grand Bahama Island. Earlier this year, the Deputy Prime Minister, now Acting Prime Minister, and Minister of Tourism, Investments and Aviation, the Honorable I. Chester Cooper, announced our commitment to finding the right buyer for the Grand Lucayan Resort and to ensure that potential purchasers had a clear vision for the property, significant financial resources, and a shared vision for tourism development on our island. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm happy to report that this Davis Cooper administration executed the assignment. It is. In Electra, we have found the right buyer with the right vision, plus the right resources, and who we believe is the right fit for Grand Bahama. On many occasions, you would have heard me refer to the new unit of the Ministry for Grand Bahama called CoLab, Partnerships for Development. This unit partners with NGOs, businesses, other government agencies, and the community at large to assist with addressing the basic needs of residents and for the growth and development of Grand Bahama Island. As stated in our Blueprint for Change, our government is committed to greater equity and opportunities for Bahamians in tourism. I am particularly excited about Electra's shared passion and commitment to social responsibility. And as the Deputy Prime Minister would have indicated, Mr. Russell Urban and his team have committed $5 million in partnership with CoLab and the Tourism Development Corporation to support the tourism product and Bahamian entrepreneurs. The new owners have also committed to the donation of the furniture from this property to residents throughout the island of Grand Bahama, and my ministry will lead this distribution. It warms my heart that Electra gets it. They recognize the role of corporate citizens and the need for a holistic approach to enhancing communities where they do business and appreciates the significance of this property to the people and economy of Grand Bahama. To some, it's just a resort. To us, it carries the memories of the glory days and the boom and bust. Yes. But it also carries hope for the future, the many opportunities for our people, and finally, the realization of a clear vision for this property to catapult Grand Bahama as a preferred destination of the Bahamas. Yes. In our blueprint for change, Grand Bahama is poised to become the home of events and entertainment. Yes. Yes. This announcement here today falls in line with this vision, with a focus on group business, executive retreats and education, world-class events with 3 branded properties, 4 to 5-star amenities, world-class golf, casino, and marina operations, exquisite dining experiences, and the spillover effects to this entire area, including the Port Lucayan Marketplace, and its impact to the many vendors. We are heading in the right direction. Today, I want to say a special thank you to the fantastic board of Lucayan Renewal Holdings, led by Chair Julian Russell, Deputy Chair Cassie Etta McIntosh Pelicanos, Directors Carla Clare, Merritt Store, Ernie Cambridge, Stuart Bowe, and Ed Ramming. I would also like to say thank you to our Deputy Prime Minister and Acting Prime Minister and Minister of Tourism, Investments, and Aviation, the Honorable I. Chester Cooper, for skillfully negotiating this matter for getting a much better deal for the people of Grand Bahama. Thank you. And of course, thank you to our Prime Minister and Minister of Finance, the Honorable Philip Brave Davis, for charting the course for this New Day administration as we recover, rebuild, and revolutionize Grand Bahama Island. I'm so excited about the road ahead and the future of Grand Bahama Island. Russell, I look forward to continuing to collaborate with you and your team on joint initiatives that will promote our island and revitalize our economy. So, ladies and gentlemen, today we are incredibly happy to announce Electra Hospitality as the new buyers of the Grand Lucayan Resort, and we welcome them as stakeholders, neighbors, and partners of the soon-to-be revolutionized Grand Bahama Island.
And now we are, ladies and gentlemen, we are open for any questions on press. Please be seated, sorry. All right. Okay. Thank you very much. We'll do an interview and come back.
This is the end.
Okay.
This is the ending. So they can
Okay.
leave it coming.
Oh, okay. So sorry. This is the ending of the announcement. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Ladies and gentlemen, we ask that you remain where you are. The guests will take a photo on the lawn outside. After that, then there will be a question and answer period to the room to the side here. So we ask that you please stay where you are just for the media. So a picture out here, photo op out here, and then they will be moving to the inside. So please do stay where you are until the photo is complete. And then after that, the media will have its question and answer period over here in the room adjacent to the side. Thank you very much.
Now, as you would have heard just moments ago, the new owner of the Grand Lucayan Hotel property is Electra America Hospitality Group, and they purchased it for some $100 million. Certainly a great day for the Grand's Bahamian economy, an exciting day for residents here in Grants Bahama, especially those in the tourism industry. Now, Minister Cooper says that the deal is expected to be completed by this summer, and it will provide some 2,000 construction jobs and 1,000 permanent jobs for residents here on Grants Bahama. Now tune in to the Bahamas tonight for a full report on the details of this morning's press conference. I'm Jamila Mizik. Thank you so much for joining us.
Don't you come on the basketball court and shoot around with us, man? Just like old times, man.
That's true, you know.
Yeah.
That's true. Even my girl I see working out on you too.
Yeah. Listen to me. That's exactly what I'm trying to tell you. All you need to do is find something that you're good at and just be consistent with it. And then, boom, you will look sexy like me.